This is the second part of building a curbless shower. In the previous video I installed my Noble Freestyle drain. It's a 48 inch and the rough end is 48 inches. You have to have at least 48. And you notice since the last video had a little bit of PL premium left, so I ran a bead of that all the way around the edge. Doesn't hurt. I don't want to take any chance of anything squeaking or being loose, so I have definitely glued and screwed every place I could. This is a pan in the back. That's one piece of 1/2 inch Durock, and I have put a liberal amount of mud or a thin set. This is Secure M-Bond 918. I'll have a bag out later and show that. It comes from Dependable Bagging. I think it's the best thin set made. I've been using it for years. It's never let me down. Now on the back, I used a 1/2 inch square notch trowel. I have a bigger one, but I think that's enough. And then in the front, this is a 1/4 but I lay it over a little bit. And so the idea is to have a good bit of mud back there so I don't have any voids, and work it down thinner here. Now I did the same thing. This is a piece of Durock or a perma-base. This has already been cut, and instead of it being 3 foot wide, I actually cut it down because I like to have about 1 foot left over in the front for my 1/4 inch to ramp down. So I'm not sure, I think this is 32 inches or so. Same treatment, lots of mud in the back, big notch trowel, less in the front. May even take a little more off the front. The idea is for the front, this part, to sit directly on the subfloor with just enough mud to hold it. Again, here's my camera mount. I think I can make this work. That's pretty good. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Good time to have a helper, but it's hard to find a good helper. She's actually got a lot of mud in the front, so I'm going to take my trowel. Comb a little more off. That's better. It's not a lot of material coming out now. Got a little bit. I take my 4-foot level, of course it's too long. It will sit on the front of the drain. The back has about an 1/8 inch gap. If my level was shorter, I can see that it looks right. Really, on a 4-foot pan, what I look for back here, this height should pretty much be flush with the sole plate there. And then, like I said, ramps down. You can see, so 1.5 inches here, and it comes down to a 1/2 inch tall here. So looks pretty good. I also like to lay the piece. This is the front face. You would normally set tile on this face. The other side would go down. Shower pans, so I want it nice and flat. The back surface is always flat. So this one I actually put upside down. I'm getting good bonding from underneath because I'm against a rough surface. All goes well, that's going to fit right in. So I'm going to take this, butter it up, basically do the same process. Don't pull material off the front. It's just like the other. Don't need too much there. You definitely want your drain to be the lowest thing in the room. So that looks pretty good. We call this dots. There's a lump. My mud's been on this job for a while. And it's got wet, so it's lumpy. It's no fun working with lumpy mud. Well, she's a little wide. So I'm going to have to take this mess outside, take a side grinder, cut a 1/4 inch off. Looks like it's just a little spot right here. And I might be able to force it. But you can see the crosshatch, because I combed that coming this way. So I'm getting good contact there. A little too much. Let's try it again. still got a little too much mud. Wants to go in though. So it's like setting tile. Put mud in, take mud out. But it's critical that your slope is, your pre-slope is correct. If this isn't right, nothing will be right. There we go. See, that's flush there. I like for these to be tight. Just a little too tight. You kind of just shave it. Well, won't have to carry it back outside and do it right. Which I'll do in a minute, but you can see there where it's in, I got a good slope all the way to the drain, and I'm flush with the drain body right here. And after I cut this out, I'll probably just bring a grinder in here and just trim that up. It's the easiest way. I'll have the same thing there. With the shorter level, so you can see, nice and flat. And the bubble, I got a good, see the bubble? I mean, it's buried. Just over towards the end. I got about 3/4 of a bubble. Hopefully, yeah, you can see that. Like so. And then I repeat the process out here. I'm not going to mud it up. I'll put this piece out here. It's a 1/4 inch thick. The rest of the floor is 1/2 inch thick Durarock. So I'll take that piece, same thing, a little more mud on the outside, and run everything back to the drain. Even from the sides, make sure everything goes to the drain. And if you do this right, it's going to give you good service. Notice also, we did this after demo, but the linear drain, you're going to use heavy glass. So be sure to put plenty of deadwood in for the glass man. Same thing here. Same thing on the tub. Back here. Normally, you would put a door in and your glass isn't going to touch the ground. That's one of the beautiful things about this. It's easy to clean. Sometimes I put double doors in, barn doors. Those are very popular. So I'll straighten this out. The next video I'll be installing the shower pan or the membrane. This is going to have to set up overnight. And I got a little bit of things to correct, but it's not too bad.